to where we were. And I guess I can say it now because the photos are out. So that secret is gone. Mercedes Mone and Bailey were at TNA Hard to Kill last night. So I just saw the stories were out there. I didn't want to say it because they don't want to get Bailey in trouble, but yeah, they're out there. So I guess we can say it.
Of course we can say it. Saw them there, looked over. They were sitting behind the French commentary booth during the Knockouts World Championship match, cheering on their girl Trinity.
Yep, they were.
Bailey was like, I got to scout my opponent. And Mercedes was like, I got to scout the person I'm probably not going to see for a few years, at least without wearing a mask and goggles and a big hat.
I was actually waiting outside for a few people and saw those two go by, and they were dressed in all black and shades. Man, it was funny though. I mean, and I almost said hi. I was this close. I'm like, no, I'm not going to blow their cover.
Why didn't you say hi?
Because I didn't want to blow their cover. There's a whole bunch of autograph seekers and stuff out there. No way, they'd have killed me.
I would have been a celebrity whore. I would have been all over.
No way. But as for Trinity, of course, it looks like she is headed back to WWE. Joel, and I had mentioned last week on our show that I felt like this is going to be an interesting time for her going back to WWE. And I don't know if she's, after the initial pop that here she is, that she could get lost in the shuffle here. I don't know if she's going to be as big a draw as everybody thinks she might be. Do you think that that's a possibility? She could get lost in the WWE shuffle with so many big names and incredible athletes there in World Wrestling Entertainment right now?
So there is absolutely a chance that she gets lost in the shuffle. That's just wrestling. It's how you merge into traffic. CM Punk comes back, huge pop, comes back the next night on Raw, cuts a promo that nobody liked, and everyone thought, what are we doing with CM Punk? And then he comes out on SmackDown and he makes it right. Does Naomi, who I assume she's going to go under her old WWE name, though she might not, Trinity, we'll call her for now. If Trin comes back, say she makes her debut or re-debut at the Royal Rumble, it's all in how they present her. Does she come back to the big pop and she's got the glow and she's having fun? Absolutely. That's great. I hope she keeps that music. And then what do you do from there? It's how you present her from there. It's how you make her a big deal or how you merge her into traffic. Is she a main event quality star right off the hilt? No, because you're starting to build to WrestleMania. Could you do something with her into the summer? Yes, you can. Can she win Money in the Bank? Yes, she can. Can she join the bloodline and be aligned with her husband? Yes, you can.
Thank you.
And we were just talking about the bloodline.
I got yelled at about that last week. That was a terrible idea.
It's not a terrible idea. They haven't had a woman in the bloodline, and you see what's going on with Rhea Ripley, who's running Judgment Day, and how over that's gotten. If you give Trinity or Naomi, whatever she's going to be called, an opportunity to be the woman who runs the show for the bloodline, give her a few weeks of that, and people will be listening. Have Roman Reigns basically give her the rub and give her the sign of respect. Be like, you're in charge for a few weeks. And let her do well. Then you're talking about a different presentation. And people can get behind that.
I did find the picture. If you guys haven't seen it, I retweeted it on Twitter. Just go ahead and follow me, Jose_Volonte. They're literally up in the very top, wearing black shades, hoodies, black beanie. People are talking about they rolled in there looking like the movie from Set It Off with, Queen Latifah and all that. But I get it. They wanted to stay low profile, but it's kind of hard for people not to know who they are.
They want to cheer on the girl.
Yeah.
They do that. And nothing else. That's what they do. And I love that for them. They get to go out and they get to cheer on the people that they are closest with in the industry. I think that's great.
Yeah. And by the way, just so you wonder why we're talking about her in the bloodline, if you don't know, she's married to Jimmy Uso.
Yep.
And, I think it would be really neat because with the guys kind of separating a little bit, wouldn't it be really be cool if she shows up and things are kind of falling apart? And let's say Roman loses the title and she walks in here and says, what are you doing over here? What are you doing over there? Why are you guys fighting? Get back over here. Just grabs Jimmy by the ear and Jay and says, get it together. Let's go.
So did you write this story and send it out somewhere?
That'd be awesome.
It's characteristically different from her presentation for the last 10 years. She's been the glow girl and it's been fun. But man, what happens if you take the glow away? And what do you do behind every successful man is, Mark?
A successful, amazing woman.
And there it is. Let her be that successful, amazing woman behind the bloodline for a bit.
Thank you. I like Joe Pearl.
Oh,
He's okay.
now you like him. That's not what you were saying during the commercial break.
I think, I think a fresh presentation for her would be great. You know, and I still remember that match that she had with Charlotte. And I don't know if you remember that when Jola was on TV that they had, where she might have had the best wrestling match that she had ever had in WWE.
Mhm.
And it was right before the whole thing with her and Mercedes ditching the tag titles, and then obviously the release happening. And I said, wow, you know, that was a new step up for her. I hope she could build on that. And then all hell broke loose.
Yep.
You know, and the other thing about this that I'm curious about is it does make me wonder if Mercedes is actually going to AEW. I mean, nothing's happened yet. And I don't mean to stir the pot, but do you think we could actually see Sasha Banks?
Nope.
No?
She's there. She's I'm not going to tell you can you give me a percentage? I don't like the percentage game that people play. She's going to AEW.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, I'll eat my non-existent hat. But
don't you have a little hat over there?
I do. I've got it's true. I've got a beanie, a toque for the Canadians out there.
Yes.
I do. But I don't know if I can eat it. It's from an old Navy, so it might taste real bad.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. The quality. Anyway.
What are we talking
Mercedes, AW bound.
Fair enough.
There it is.
AEW.
So yeah, but it was fun to see them there last night.